Hey, Tony Newmeyer here, and I'm live here in Vancouver at my home office here in Vancouver, Canada. And I'm excited that you're here. And today I'm going to be talking about what's stopping you. Now, it doesn't matter if you're in network marketing, you're an affiliate marketer, or you're in e-commerce. You can have a burgeoning business in the next 30 to 90 days. Now, think about this, burgeoning in 30 days, and I'd say maybe in fourth gear in 90 days. Now, be sure that you go to the URL freeleadscourse.com. It's in the comment section there, and get a copy of my 5-video free training program. You're going to love it. It goes through a lot of what I'm talking about here, but in even more detail. I'm just going to scratch on one very small element here today, and the course goes into all sorts of other great information as well. Now, so the question is what's stopping you today? What's stopping you from having that burgeoning or thriving business in the next few days, the next few weeks, the next few months? Let's call it 30 days. What's stopping you from having that business going in the next 30 days? Well, for most people, or a lot of people that I've talked to, really it's a matter of where do they start? They don't know where it is that they should actually get going. Well, first off, I think that I've given you 3 different business categories there in terms of network marketing, meaning multi-level marketing, you've got affiliate marketing, and you've got e-commerce. Now, let's say that you're in the e-commerce niche. What niche do you want to be in? I mean, specifically, what niche? Do you want to create your own products? And how do you go about creating your own products? Okay, so these are different questions that you need to answer for yourself. Now, they may seem like huge hurdles or huge stumbling blocks that you need to get over, but truly they're not that significant when you know how to go about creating products, or you know how to go about sourcing products. Let's say you're an affiliate marketer. Well, in the affiliate realm, you want to know what niche that you want to work in. And what I suggest is typically starting off with one niche, focus on it, get good at it, and then you can add in other types of products. Now, just to be clear, an affiliate marketer is someone that is marketing other people's products, all right, and getting paid a commission. These can be e-commerce products, physical products, or they can be online products. There are a variety of different types of products out there, anything from phone apps as well. I had a company that we marketed phone apps for quite some time and did quite well with that. And now, if you're in network marketing, you've already got your products, and your product is also your business opportunity. Now, one of the mistakes people make is attempting to go out and sell their opportunity based on their compensation plan, their product, and so on and so on. And I have talked about that some in the past, but I'm not going to belabor that point here today. I can get into that more another time. And if you have questions about that, be sure that you post them in the questions, because I'd love to respond and give you some feedback. And in fact, if you're asking questions, I can even answer them in another live video as well. So be sure that you're asking and posting questions in there, and liking and following this page as well, of course. Now, in all of these cases, one of the things that you're going to want to do is learn about creating offers, not just products. And this is where, again, a mistake is made by a lot of marketers, a lot of people that are online, and in fact, people even in brick and mortar type scenarios as well. They think that they're selling a product, when in fact people will respond much more to offers, meaning a group of products that are all grouped together that add more and more value, that give much more actual and perceived value than what the cost of the investment is. And that's an important distinction, and also something very simple to learn, but important to learn in terms of your overall marketing strategy when you're getting, in particular, online. And we're going to stick to the online world more than anything here, of course. So you need to have this idea of what it is that you're offering. And of course, in network marketing, you're always looking for leads. You're looking for high quality people. You're looking for people that are interested in what you have. Now, but the reality is that this is true in all of the markets that I've just talked about. Everybody is looking for people that are interested in what they have. That just makes sense. That's how you make a sale. That's how people end up buying what it is that you have. And yet, what people want to do is try and force feed people what it is that they've got, rather than letting people self-select whether they're interested in what it is that you're offering. Now, one of the things you're going to need, obviously, a starting point. And one of the other things that you're going to need, I believe, in order to do this properly, is that you're going to want to have a funnel, at least one, and in likelihood, you're going to have a few different funnels as you start to progress and develop your business strategy. Now, for some people, they may not know what a funnel is. Probably if you're in the online world at all, you've heard of it. But a funnel is simply a sales or marketing system. It's a series of web pages in particular that walk people through what it is that you have to offer. And it can start off, a funnel can be very, very simple, offering really nothing for sale, offering just somebody something free, although I do recommend that on the second page you give them an opportunity to buy something from you. But that's getting ahead of ourselves here by quite a stretch. So, I recommend that everybody figure out what it is that you need and the type of funnel that you need. Now, in my free course, I go into this in great detail and help you. And in fact, I have funnels that I'm prepared to actually give you as well, that you can start getting online and start working with right away. You can always post a question about that in the comments there, or you can just get the free leads course, and it goes through all of that as well. Now, everybody needs prospects, and one of the things that people say is, okay, well, we need to drive traffic. Now that I've got this funnel, I need to drive traffic to this funnel. Well, that's true. However, it's a bit of a misconception, a bit of a misnomer, in the sense that there is traffic out on the internet. There's literally billions of people online all the time. So the problem isn't the problem isn't having people online. The challenge is putting your offer in front of the right people. Now, there are different strategies for doing this, and Facebook is fantastic at making it very, very simple to target exactly who your particular target market is. Now, of course, I just said target market, and it's important that you know who your target market is. You're going to want to spend some time detailing in your own mind who specifically it is that you want, whether it be part of your network or part of your customer base. Who is it that you're trying to attract? Who is it that's most likely going to buy into whatever it is that you have to offer? All right, and that is we call that an avatar. And I've got a whole section on creating avatars and creating and selecting that perfect prospect for yourself and for your business opportunity, for your product that you're selling, for whatever it is that you might have to offer to the world out there. You want to come up with the avatar that suits your particular offer, and so that that's a developmental something you develop, and it doesn't take long, but you do need to think about it. All right. So once you start to put your offer and your message in front of people, I mentioned this a moment ago, but you want to have people start to self-select. And what I mean by that is, if somebody opts in for a free product of yours, let's just say right off the bat, it could be a report, it could be a video program, it could be any sort of different options that you can offer people for free. Once they opt in, basically what they're doing is they're just saying, yes, I'm interested, tell me more. And sir, you deliver whatever it is that you have provided for them, you've made for them, or you've had created for them. And then sure, you're going to make them another offer at that point as well. But over time, you're going to start to give people more. You're going to start to let people in on sort of behind the curtain, let them in more on what it is that you truly have to offer in the bigger picture as well. And you start to help people understand more about how they can attain whatever it is that you're offering. And this is the case whether it be a physical product or whether it be your network marketing opportunity or your e-commerce program that it is that you're marketing as well. It can be any of these products. You're looking to let people know more about what it is that you've got so that they can, again, further self-select whether they're interested in what it is that you have. And at some point, you want to sell them some product. And maybe it starts off with a fairly inexpensive product. It might start off with a $7 or a $17 product, maybe a $47 product, and then from there it might go $97, it might go $9.97, or up from there. There are all sorts of different strategies that you want to think about as you start to offer to the world your particular offers that you're wanting and to the audience that you are personally trying to attract. You just give them more about what it is or more of what it is that you are offering them. Now, and think about this. There's a book called One Sentence Persuasion by Blair Warren, and this goes into delivering your message more and becoming very good at delivering your message. I'm going to read you a sentence from the book. I don't have it memorized, so excuse me just to read it. It says, "People will do anything for those who encourage their dreams, justify their failures, allay their fears, confirm their suspicions, and help them throw rocks at their enemies. Sorry, not at strangers, at their enemies." So again, those who will help them throw rocks at their enemies. Now, this is a very interesting statement, and if you think about it, it's very, very powerful. And when you start to define your message, and there are, I think, 5 or 6 different elements to that one sentence. What you don't need to encompass all of them. In fact, you probably shouldn't encompass all of them in a single message. Think about one of those elements and do that one element in a particular message that you're delivering. And as you start to talk to people, as you gain your voice, as you start to develop who it is that you want to be, you're going to start to understand, who that enemy is, who it is that that he was talking about in there, and you can encourage their dreams. This goes to your avatar, and justify their failures. I mean, their fears. They all have fears, and we have suspicions about who's behind the scenes and who's actually controlling things. So, these are different elements that you want to start to talk about and just communicate in your overall messaging. So, and when you do this, what's actually amazing is that as you start to do this on an ongoing basis and you get better at it in the delivery of your messages, and with each of your messages, you also want to wrap it around a story. All right, wrap it around a story that is going to be of interest to people, that people are going to want to read, and then make a turn so that you can make an offer. In each of your messages, you want to make an offer to somebody. And so, understand how. And what I do is I've written a course, created a course called Foolproof Copy and Paste Copywriting and Email Marketing. I'm not making a link here or anything at the moment, but in there I go into a whole variety of strategies to be able to turn the story around to create the offer at the end. And in fact, I give people all sorts of examples in this, and you'll learn more about that actually in the free leads course as well. I just thought of that. I do talk about it in there, and there is an opportunity to get some samples of exactly what it is that I'm talking about as well, because it's not difficult to create these different types of messages. However, it does take practice, and with a little bit of practice, you'll get good at it very, very quickly, and you'll be able to start to create entertaining. And infotainment is really what it comes down to when you're delivering your messages, whether they be through email or a Facebook Live or wherever it might be on your blog posts. You know, you want some entertainment in there. It's not just straight selling, definitely not that, and it's just not straight teaching either. You know, give people a reason to stick around and make it fun and entertaining for people as well. And so, you know, that's part and parcel of what it is that you want to do. And I think one of the other big aspects of your messaging is let people know that you care. You know, it's very important. People, you've probably heard the saying, you know, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And it's absolutely true. You know, I know in my businesses and in the people that I coached over the numbers of years, you know, they really want to know that I care, and I do, and that's the thing. That's why I'm doing this, is I care, and I want to help people have the success that I've had, and even more. You know, I've had some great opportunities, some great successes, and I've had my share of failures too, believe me. And you know, I can chronicle those in different at another time. But you know, I just want people to know that I am there for them, to help them in whatever endeavor it is that they're embarking on. You know, if that's starting a new lead generation program for their MLM business, or starting a new affiliate business. I've got a whole affiliate training program as well, and another program on creating traffic through email. That's apart from the other email program I mentioned. So there are different opportunities and ways that we can help people, but I try and just meet people where they are, and that's what I think is important. You let people, as you go through this entire process, you let people self-select, and they'll let you know if you're the right person for them by putting up their hand and giving you their email, or buying something from you, or joining your team if you're in network marketing, or potentially buying more products down the road. All right. So be sure that you understand that for most people, what's stopping them today is just not knowing where to start. The freeleadscourse.com, that's a great starting point for anybody in any of the genres that I've mentioned throughout this broadcast here today. You'll get a great deal of information. The focus in that particular training, I talk about MLM quite a bit, but believe me, the strategies are for everybody in the genres that I've mentioned. All right, so that's it for today, and I look forward to the next episode, and I will see you then.